Welcome everyone. Today we are going to do a reading for those of you who are single. I was thinking to myself, boy, I do twin flame readings, I do soulmate readings. Why am I not doing readings for you who are single, who are looking for love? I don't feel like, you're desperately looking for love, but this is who it's for. Now, you may have there certainly could be people from your past that can come back and all that, but you would call yourself single right now. Okay. We are going to use the Light Series Tarot. Already pre-shuffled. And we are just going to let the story unfold. So, this is what I call an intuitive read, which means I'm intuitively connecting with my guides, who I feel intuitively connecting with your guides. So we can kind of just let go of control, and let's go ahead and begin. We have the Tower. Well, good news, it's the first card. That tells me that it's already happened. A tower can be like unexpected, like someone unexpectedly breaks up with me, unexpectedly ghosts me, that type of thing. But nonetheless, it feels destructive, right? But you can rebound from the tower. You can rebound. Feels like all is lost, but not all is lost. I don't know. I feel like for just a few, I feel like, look at your patterns. See if there's a pattern that you, like you keep trawling in like the same type of person. Alright, this card's like, hurry up. Well, we have the Wheel. Interesting. So now we have the energy of destiny next to the energy of the Tower. Let me bring this down. The skies are clear around this wheel, and I feel like it's saying, just like those sunny days, there's also, thunderstorms. And it's interesting because I felt like you can, I don't know if I've ever said that with the Tower, that you can rebound from it. But the wheel makes me definitely feel like it. Like I'm at the bottom of the wheel, and now I'm moving to the top of the wheel. 2 tens, by the way. We have the King of Swords. This can be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. He is looking at the wheel. It's interesting because I feel like he's had his own towers. Now, I don't know if this, his towers included your towers. But I do feel the energy of this king is, not in defensive mode. This king is at the top of the mountain, has climbed the mountain. It's interesting. It's almost like he's at the top of this tower and you're at the bottom of this tower. we have the Six of Cups. That's why. So for some of you, this king, and I'm saying king. Let's talk about the king, because think of the energy more than the sign. This is someone who, at least now, um, lives in their truth, right? Honesty. Um, this is someone who is very good with their words, communication. His sword is down. He's got, the energy of wisdom all around him. So there must have been a lot of growth. It's almost like he went after that tower. Maybe you know that, maybe you don't. It's like he went after it, and I feel like he beat it. Almost like he's sitting at the top of it, proclaiming victory, but in a kind of like I won the battle. Okay, let's keep going. Let's go about the tower. We have the Three of Wands. That's good news. Again, that tells me that the tower hopefully is not having negative influences over me anymore. Three of Wands is me looking at my future in all it can be. She's got a surfboard. She's going surfing. She looks like she's going surfing at night. And all of a sudden I feel like this king, it's interesting, like she's going surfing at night. Now, I know that means a million different things. I don't know if it, for some, it may literally mean you go surfing at night. And it's interesting because I feel like this king can oversee that. And who's ever surfing doesn't even realize that, doesn't even think of it, doesn't even, it doesn't even matter. Like they're enjoying themselves. So, this king may be in thought now. You know what I mean? I definitely feel like this king has conquered his his mountain. I feel like we all have our mountains we have to conquer. And I feel like he has conquered his. And I feel like now, as I'm sitting there in that energy, what comes up next but the Six of Cups? So I definitely feel, because, I feel like he's also in thought. He's probably always in thought. Being swords, you know what I mean? But he's thinking of, good times. These are like treasured memories. This can be of his younger life, but it could also be of you. We have the Six of Wands, and I find it interesting how we go from the Three to the Six of Wands so quickly. Six of Wands is the energy of victory. Whatever this is, your victory. First of all, I feel like it's saying, okay, there are these towers. We have to overcome them. We just have to. You know what I mean? Because the wheel is here. It's like, the wheel keeps moving. The wheel keeps turning. And Journey has a song. Made me think of a Journey song. But anyways, so, it's interesting. I feel like I feel like you do conquer. I feel like you both conquer this tower or the towers, but you conquer it in your own ways. This person may be like a deep thinker. Excuse me. And, you know, so I broke this tower down mentally, and I figured it out. And then you, perhaps, you know, maybe you're this king. King can be a female. Remember, we have both masculine and feminine energy. So anyways, I felt like, let's just say, and then the other took a different route, and I feel like started to chase a dream, or you're starting to. You're starting to. You know, we're in the year of the lovers. We already have 2 6s on the board. This is a universal year 6. The spotlight is on you. It's definitely on you, but you got to know. You got to know that. You know, that you got to know that it can be on you. And, you know, I just think it's interesting. After the tower, I go from a 3 to a 6 very quickly. It's like this wheel turns quickly. We have the 5 of Swords coming over this king. And that's exactly what I felt. I felt like this king, his mountain he had to conquer was like within his own mind. You know what I mean? Like, someone who could, you know, who, you know, sometimes we can be in our head too much. And I feel like, you know, honestly, I feel like this king, you know, I guess I would say, if anything, I think he regrets his own actions. Now, I'm saying he regrets them, right? But I think he's wise now. So he knows, don't hold on to the regret. Don't hold on to the regret. Who knows? There may be something that you're doing where it's almost like, can this person see you? You know, what connects you? You know, you're definitely, I feel like you here are definitely a Six of Wands, in the 6 of Wands energy. Excuse me. And the king here, what they share is the wheel. Destiny. Listen, I don't mean it's easy. You know, this king could have hurt me, but this king had quite the internal battle, I should say. We have the Knight of Pentacles. That's kind of beautiful. You know what I feel like, guys? I feel like this is your spirit guide saying, you know, when we're in the year in the love, we're in the year of the lovers, and that means something. It means that the world needs love. It means that when you're happily in love, you spread more love. It's just the way it is. And you don't think God knows that? But nonetheless, there's still battles, you know, like earthly battles to overcome. And 2 people may have taken 2 different approaches. You know, I do feel like this is like, if this is someone I knew, this is a wow. This has been a wow. I don't even know that you were involved with this person. It just kind of feels like you know, or they know of you. Let's put it that way. And when they think of you, it's funny because I feel like you end up with a spotlight on you, and that spotlight may be illuminated to this king. You know, if I was the king, excuse my language, but I feel like I would say, you know, maybe I fucked up. Maybe I let you go, and I shouldn't have. And I also feel this, you know, this is someone who didn't take a chance, maybe when you were younger, who may be taking a chance. You know, the Knight of Pentacles brings the way. Like, honestly, we can let go of control. The Knight of Pentacles also gives me like a little bit of a time measurement because it's a very slow moving energy. So I do kind of feel like that, you know, early energy and then current, like, you know, like I was younger and now, you know, now I'm mature. I was immature, now I'm mature. Whenever that happens. Okay. Look how it's like each card, like, take me, Sandy. Okay. We have the Two of Wands. You know, definitely, and I don't know why all of a sudden I got goosebumps, but this is definitely the recovering of the Tower. You know what I mean? I find it interesting too that because I feel like who's ever here is in the Three of Wands and the Six of Wands. I feel like that's your energy. And I'm noticing the way they're looking, right? They're looking that way. He's looking back at the wheel. You know, it's almost like he's looking at this energy. Well, you're looking this way. Something happens within the Knight of Pentacles energy. Remember, the Knight of Pentacles is bringing you some type of opportunity in your physical world. And listen, it's coming from the guardian angel's energy. And it comes when the timing is right, and that's just that. You know what I mean? And sometimes the timing is like, you know, he has climbed this mountain. And I figure you have climbed this mountain because, interesting enough, now I see you looking up. She's in this Two of Wands looking up at this king, almost like, you know, if this king is asking a question, I feel you know, chances are I'd put my money on yes. Damn it. Damn it. We have the Two of Swords. Look at that. The Two of Wands up against the Two of Swords. First of all, let's go up. You know, the Two of Swords is sometimes where I don't want to see my own truth. Where I try to block it feels a little self-sabotaging type energy. Like saying that I never receive blessings, but then I wear a blindfold, so how could I even see them? That type thing. You know, I see the raven with him and I see the raven here. But if I look up, this is why I feel like this is a lesson. The lesson is to notice when you enter this energy and then say no. You know, Two Swords, let's say once that blindfold comes off, I see things for what they really are. And again, when we go up to the energy of victory. So I feel like this is someone's lesson, is not to allow yourself to wear blindfolds. And those blindfolds, like opportunities, you know, like I'm crossing, not allowing opportunity to come in. Why would I do that? Like my back is to it. You know, it's fear-based. But it's up against the Two of Wands. Okay, let's keep going. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Some of you, first of all, I want to say This is the energy of independence. Truly independent. And listen, maybe I'm there, and maybe that's good enough for me. You know what I mean? And maybe it is you in this Nine of Pentacles, right? It's something that you're doing that I feel like this king is somehow seeing. And for some of you, this is like someone that you know, that you would have to have happy memories about, because they have happy memories about you. Now, maybe it was a crush and you didn't even know, because I do feel the energy of this king, like saying, you know, like maybe for some, like, I can't believe I let her go, or I let him go. But I also feel like I regret that I never gave it a shot. I never tried, or I never asked her out, or I never asked him out, that type of thing. Like, I didn't take a shot. And now I feel many years later, someone's about to take a shot. You know, this king's looking right at the wheel. And to me, that has a feeling of, you know, there may be someone that really, maybe you don't even know yet. Though, in this Two of Wands, I don't know, like she's looking, literally looking up at him. Okay, well, let's keep going. We have the Queen of Wands. Can be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is the this is a queen of action. This queen moves according to her desires. It would make perfect sense, especially with the Two of Wands opening up this row. So I kind of feel like, you know, this Two of Wands kind of, it's like with the Queen of Wands and the Two of Wands together, kind of, there's no way, because I feel like there's no blindfold in this energy. It's only right here. Yet that energy can be overcome. You know, it's interesting because from this Nine of Pentacles energy, it's like she's sending out this, like a messenger. I feel like it's a dove, but I don't know. You know, I feel so stupid in tarot readings because I allow my mind to kind of go blank. All right, let's look at the bottom of the deck. We have the Ten of Swords. All right, so the Ten of Swords probably relating somewhat to the Tower, I'm sure. You know, at the bottom of the deck, that's, you know, if I'm going to get the Ten of Swords, again, that's where I want it, much like how the Tower was the first card. I have to tell you something. I feel like here's the Ten of Swords, here's the Tower. And one comes as your last, as the bottom energy, and one comes as the first energy. So I often feel sometimes in the Ten of Swords energy, this is where it just feels like daggers are coming at me left and right, one after another, to the point where it's where I expect it. I expect it, therefore it happens. Sometimes it's hard to end that cycle because, again, swords can put it in your mind, and thoughts can be false, and false thoughts can, you know what I mean? So sometimes I feel like the towers are the universe. It's the universe's way of saying enough, like, we can't keep you in this Ten of Swords. So the tower comes, right? It feels destructive. But even though it feels destructive, it moves you on a different course. Okay. I don't think I'm going to clarify everything because I just feel like it's pretty clear. The Two of Pentacles under that. Knight of Wands just fell in my lap. There can be some passionate energy moving in quickly. Very quick moving energy, but filled with passion, desire. I feel like I'm moving very slowly. We have the Ace of Swords. Wow. You know, I feel like it's communication. In some form, communication. The Knight of Pentacles is bringing you some type of communication. And truth be told, I feel like you're busy doing your thing. And as you're busy doing your thing, that's when it happens. So it's not when I'm focusing upon it. You know, you can tell the universe, I want love in my life, but the universe won't say, just sit there and wait for it. Right? Do what you love. Like, you know, be all that you can be. So, you know, what does that do? That only rises your vibration. When your vibration rises, then what meets you must also be risen, right? It must be at that vibration. If it's not, intuitively, you feel it. You'll know immediately. Trust that. Anyway, long story short, here comes, I feel like, communication. And it's coming quickly. Now, it's the number 8. It could talk about August. It could. But I don't know. I feel like this is fast-moving energy. Especially because we saw that Knight. Here I am clarifying. Feels like each card again. Alright. So, I already know what this King and the Five of Swords mean. But I want to look at the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, way too many. I know some of you, they were face up. I should have taken them, but no, there was just, you know, I think it was human, me. Alright, so anyway, I want to look at this Knight of Pentacles. So, we have the Seven of Wands. That Seven of Wands, you see it flip itself around? Maybe it was too high up in the air. It's like very gingerly, but it like kind of flipped itself around into this position. So I must keep it in this position. I like it in this position. You know, Seven of Wands is where you always feel like you need to defend yourself, right? Everything you do, you say, I got to defend myself. But it's in reverse. And, you know, that could be because you have learned a lesson. I know, and that sounds silly sometimes when I say you learned a lesson. But when I say that, think of it differently. Think of your soul came into this lifetime, into your body, to have certain experiences. And sometimes we block those experiences due to human-based conditions. Now, we can overcome that. We just have to know that because, you know, we're stronger than that. We've been there. We've done that different ways, probably many times, you know. Sometimes it's about coming here and breaking cycles, and breaking those cycles is about learning. So anyways, just think of it as your soul's challenges that your soul agreed to. Because your soul knew that, you know, I could. And maybe the reward, but, you know, it's like just knowing that the reward's like the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. So anyway. Okay. All right, I'm going to take them. First of all, we have the devil, which showed up face up in reverse. Can mean a Capricorn. But I have to tell you, I feel like this is talking about someone has overcome like a humanly temptation. I don't know why I'm saying that way, but some type of, something that, listen, could be ego, whatever it may be. I feel like someone has overcome those elements. I often think of the lovers in the devil's card, but then you have the lover's card. And I feel like it's kind of showing like both sides, right? It's just, it's like learn, how do I say this? Like, where the dark cannot scare us. Anyway, okay. So it feels like a reward. What I'm talking about, like letting my ego go, earthly ego, and letting my earthly temptations, seeing them, realizing them, and letting them go. At least I'm on the path to that. Okay, we have a lot of cards. We have, look at this, the Ace of Cups. So, surprise, surprise, over the tower. But again, I feel like it is the rebound of the tower. So the Ace of Cups, sometimes we think it's lost forever, but I feel like here it is. Here I do feel like it's communication, and I feel like here I am doing something completely different. And very quickly, my life may change. And I know, it's hard to believe that until it happens. And I don't know. I feel like love, most of the time, is so unexpected. I feel like someone's going to take, like, I almost feel like they are going out of their comfort zone, but they're going to do it anyway. We have the Emperor. Can be an Aries. Can be someone older. Funny, because I was going to say that earlier, like, this could be where someone's younger, someone's older type relationship. Almost like, I can't date you till you graduate, I'm the professor type thing. And maybe you graduate and then nothing ended up happening, I don't know. But anyway, what am I holding? The Emperor. This could very well be your success, your business. And again, you could be doing something like publicly somehow. And I feel like maybe you're doing something on Facebook, or you're putting what you do. I feel, and it's funny because I remember feeling this exact feeling in another reading months ago. And now we're, 5. That was last year, 2021. And I feel like that's what it's saying, like the overcoming and now the conquering. Okay, let's keep going. Well, the Ace of Wands. Someone's taken action. We have the Five of Pentacles. And I feel like this is someone who knows about your struggle. Again, it can be somebody who is part of that struggle with you, but I kind of don't feel that. As much as I feel, I don't know. I feel like somebody or someone will admire your accomplishments after the fact. It's almost like I've seeing this tower, knowing this tower is going to happen to you, but there's nothing I could do, right? It wasn't my place, maybe. This may have been a friend of someone that you were seeing, that type of thing, right? It wasn't my place. So the tower happens. And I don't know. I just feel like someone then admiring you for the rebounding of the Tower. Now, as I say that, I also feel there's someone who is wondering if you have rebound from a Tower. I don't feel like it matters. I feel like you're going to hear from them anyway. We have the Death card. Card of Scorpio, first of all. This is endings. Clear endings. Those towers, I feel like, are ending. They're not going to have the power that they used to, but that's because of you, because you're not allowing them to, right? You're putting them to bed. Sometimes we can simply look at something as, back then I was immature, now I'm mature. Back then I didn't know better, now I know better. That type of thing. But what does death talk about? It talks about a rebirth. What I keep feeling in this tower, a rebound. Here I'm feeling the rebirth. We have hello, holy crap, 10 of Cups. We have hello, Ace of Pentacles. How perfect is that? Here comes this Ace of Pentacles, right? Thank your guardian angels, because I feel like the way this is coming together, and listen, I don't feel like you believe me, and I don't feel like you're going to expect it, and that's just fine. I'm fine with that, but I want to give you a glimmer of hope, maybe, because I feel like as each climbs their own mountains, overcomes like these earthly temptations, and I can't help but feel like someone appreciating how you have rebound and maybe even who you've become. And it may not just be this person, it may be also like your spiritual team, like you're ready. Like now you're ready. A lot of times I want love, right? But if the Tower's energy or the Ten of Swords energy is going to be a part of the next chapter, it's like I'm already asking for doom, right? So that is what I have to close. I have to close that to open up the possibilities. Holy crap. The 10 of Cups. And then you have the Ace of Pentacles coming over the 9 of Pentacles. When you add that Ace to that 9, that would be the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles. Getting your foundation, your independence was important. And I feel for both. For all who will find themselves, in a very, loving relationship. Let's not forget, it's the Ace of Cups. Unconditional. We have the Knight of Cups. Here we come. Here we come. Look at that. Also carrying that Ace of Wands from this king. Perfect thing to send out would be the Knight. The Knight is going to accomplish the Knight's mission. If the king is sending the king out, the Knight out. And then we have the Moon. The Moon can be Pisces. It's a card of Pisces. Our major arcana for Pisces, and the ruler of Cancer. So, it's almost like I feel like this king, let's say in current energy, is figuring out how to put this together, maybe what to say, that type of thing. I don't know that this king knows how this energy is going to be received by you. But I feel like it's almost like, you know, I didn't do it then, I've got to do it now. And then, you know, if I'm rejected, at least I know. At least I know. I'm going to take one more after the moon. Look at this. Holy crap, the Lovers. So, my single friends, I don't know. I feel like in this year, many of you are going to find love. Many of you are going to say I'm full of shit, and that's fine. I can take it. That doesn't mean that it's not so. I love that the Lovers is going to be your last card. And first of all, the Lovers mirrored by the Ace of Swords there. I feel like, you know, if someone is coming to me who says that I have overcome, you know, whatever it may be, like temptations, whatever it may be, like whatever their mountain was, I feel like they're speaking the truth. Now, again, this is fast moving. But again, I feel like you don't, it's almost like you don't even know it. I feel like this night is not just for you. This Knight of Pentacles, like these pentacles that are coming, it's not just for you. I feel like it's for a lot of people. A lot of people, especially a lot of people I feel like who feel like they've been struggling. Let go and try to live in as much gratitude as you can. Chase your dreams, and I feel like as you are true to you, then what's meant for you will find you. And it takes a lot of pressure off of living. You know what I mean? Because I can allow this energy to kind of like, it's almost like, it reminds me of like a lazy river, right? It'll flow me where I need to go. There's no sense of turning around and trying to swim against the current. The more I go with the flow. So, anyways, the Ace of Cups, the Lovers. There is the Ten of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles. The Ace and the Nine together makes the 10. The Knight of Cups, coming whether you like it or not. The Ace of Wands, that's why you have the Eight of Wands, because it's passionate. It's passionate. We're speaking of love here. We can say that this is talking also about business, but this may be talking about you creating your foundation, like that's important, and them creating theirs. That may have taken time. So I feel like sometimes, like, you know, we want what we want, but we need to like ask ourselves, okay, am I prepared and open to receiving? You know, so what I mean by that, again, the Ten of Swords would not have served, like the Ace of Swords coming in that energy, I feel like it wouldn't have served me, because I would have just put a blindfold onto it. So I needed to overcome the Tower. You needed to rebound, and you do. You each do. So I'm still talking. Quite beautiful. You know, this is a new chapter, guys. This is a new chapter, even if it's talking about someone that you already know. This is a new chapter. This is a new time. This is a period. Wow. I feel like it's like night and day. Night and day. We are in the year of the Lovers. Why not you? That's what you have to say. Why not me? Why not me? And am I ready to receive it? I feel like this is your person. I kind of feel like this is your person. So, I'm going to leave it there, guys. I love you. I hope this makes sense. I can't wait to read your comments, as always. I thank you for every way that you support my channel. you know, allowing me to do different readings like this. This feels important. I don't know. It just feels important. So, anyway, you know, each is overcoming their own mountain. Are you overcoming your mountain? Because, you know, well, let's just leave it there. I love you. I will see you next time at my table. Bye-bye.